Today I want to talk about 5 music production tips that might help you as a beginner producer or even just reignite some inspiration if you are already in the music production realm. Hey everybody, my name is Travis Mark. I'm the host of the Musician's Mentor podcast. Please do check that playlist out while you're on this channel. Likewise, don't forget to get involved, drop a comment, share a video, but mostly hit that subscribe button. Thank you. So today I thought I would talk about some production techniques, 5 in particular, that have served me well during my production journey and that might help you get into production or hopefully reignite the inspiration you have if you're already working as a producer. At number 1, and this is much more important than I think it gets credit for, but always try and work on pre-production. Now, I'm not saying that you have to pre-record every instrument or part into a DAW, and additionally, I'm not saying nitpick everything about your song or an artist's song, but at very least, make sure you are happy with the key that the song is in so that you can determine if the mood is coming across correctly. Make sure that the tempo or BPM is correct because even 2 or 3 BPM difference on either side can make a huge difference to the feel. And thirdly, make sure you've done some research on the instrumentation you want on your song, as well as how you are going to capture that instrumentation. Because if you're looking for a specific tone or sound, but don't know how to get that tone or sound, then you are already up against the wall once you hit that record button. Number 2, and this is quite closely related to pre-production, but try and remember that often less is more. Don't overplay parts just because you can. Don't put in licks and fills and vocal runs to show your technical ability just because you can. Always remember to serve the song because it's the song that's going to be heard. Sure, there might be points to show off your musicality and you will get those opportunities. But for the most part, serve the song because people listening to the song want to feel something. They don't necessarily care how fast you can play or how flashy you can be. At number 3, and this one takes a little bit of getting used to, a lot of guys trust their eyes rather than their ears. I would say if you can, go the opposite to that and always trust your ears. But when it comes to both instruments and voice, while performance is everything, the input quality plays a huge part. So hypothetically, if you get a vocalist do the best take that they've done, but it's distorting, it's not going to be usable, unless that's the desired sound. Try and really focus on getting decent levels so that you can manipulate those levels to a certain point if that is desired. Performance is key, but input level is really everything. At number 4, if possible, unless the artist is adamant that they don't want to, although it possibly is in their best interest to do so, record everything to a click track. So if you are the musician playing, ensure that you are capable of playing to a click track. If you are not the musician playing and you are producing a bunch of other musicians, maybe once the pre-production is finished, give them a track with a click track to work to before they come in and hit record. Again, while we can manipulate things and snap things to grid and quantize, etc., 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 it creates certain issues. So you want everybody to be ready, play to a click if it's necessary, and have that kind of stuff worked out before you hit record. And my 5th music production tip for music producers is do not over-process things. Yes, we've got 1,001 plugins now, and they all do incredible things. I'm guilty of using many. But in my opinion, it is not worth sacrificing the natural tonality of the instrument unless that is what is wanted. So it's not necessary to put 10 compressors on a guitar track. It's not necessarily necessary to have to EQ things through a whole bunch of buses and have all these things that are going to shape the sound if you capture that sound correctly at the start. So really give that some thought and rather spend more time in the beginning so that you don't have to make things sound robotic and fake at the end. I hope that helps. If it does, please drop me a comment below. If there's anything more you'd like me to talk about in this regard, drop me a comment below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. My name is Travis Mark. I'll see you on the next one.